Welcome to the watching show. Do I need to do it again?
Doing
welcome,
what?
Do I need to say welcome to the watching show again?
No, you're good. They have been sufficiently welcomed. Did you that text? I meant to read it, but I was trying to get the arrow.
He felt warmth in his dream.
I thought that was hilarious. It said, "I felt warmth in my dream," and that's it. That's all he said. So does that mean he had a wet dream? Is that what it means?
No, a warm one. A warm dream.
So, he would have said that. I felt wet in my dream. Or did he just mean I slept well? I was comfortable.
Something like that, yeah.
I think that's what it meant. All right. It happens sometimes. Your brain is not completely awake yet, but you still feel the sun shining in your eyes. And when you wake up, you blink for some time to get used to the light. It was a wonderful morning. The birds were singing, the air was fresh and fragrant, and the world was bathed in the sunlight. I'd stay in bed for some time longer, but I'm not in bed. Oh, he doesn't realize something was not quite right. All yesterday's evening's events flashed through my mind. Scary and not so scary stories. Ulyana. All right, back to this. Who was cuddling up to me tightly and snoring? Not quite this little girl, not quite like a little girl would. But I didn't worry at all. After all, it's still early. Surely no later than 7 or 8 o'clock. Who'd want to go to the library that early? Whoa! I sat back and looked out the window. In a couple of minutes, I saw everybody who'd want to go to the library at this hour.
Well, it's 8 o'clock. Better go to the library.
Oh, it's time to work on my Wikipedia entrance to Moose Piss. Or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you're gonna wake up. It's interesting. How did she manage to hug me so tightly? Indeed, I couldn't free myself at all. Theoretically, I was ready to spend 1 or 2 more hours lying this way, but suddenly I heard footsteps. Sounds like trouble.
Uh-oh. Trouble.
Wake up! Do you hear me? Wake up! I started carefully, but then instantly, shaking Ulyana by her shoulders.
Insistently.
No, instantly. Shaking. They spelled it wrong. Shoulders tried to loosen her grip, but it was all in vain. Meanwhile, the footsteps are getting closer. Zhenya's most likely, but I'm guessing Slavia.
Zhenya.
You think so?
Yeah.
It makes the most sense. Meanwhile, footsteps are getting closer.
It could also be electronic because he likes Zhenya.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. I have to save us at any cost. Standing up seems unworkable because I'm a weak little bitch. That's why I learned already. So I decided to crawl. My move strongly resembled reservist training, which I never attended. A soldier dragging his injured officer while under an artillery attack. The officer is unconscious. The soldier is exhausted and layers of barbed wire surround them. They actually kind of reused some of it. They redrew his neck and head, but the rest of it's like the same, basically.
Not bad, yeah.
You can see the way they bent his torso. Do you see the look at his back where it does that little bend?
So dumb that she's just asleep. It's not smart.
Whatever. I barely managed to crouch behind the book stands and hide Ulyana when the library door opens. It's not what it looks like. She's not. It's just asleep. She's drunk. I gave her a lot of alcohol.
It is Zhenya.
Zhenya was standing on the doorstep. She wouldn't give a crap. She's very apathetic. She seems a bit overcommitted to her work since she's coming at the crack of dawn. Oh,
Waiter!
I heard a familiar voice. Huh? A visitor? So she indeed does have a reason to come here.
Why wouldn't she come yesterday or today, but later?
What is she talking about?
Science waits for nobody. Science.
It was electronic.
Hold on for a second. I'll find it.
She headed toward us. I barely managed to turn Ulyana around so that she was on my back and crawled on all fours to a nearby bookshelf where I collapsed and tried to catch my breath.
What was it? Cybernetic mathematics or mathematical cybernetics?
It seems she didn't notice us.
I'd like something about the electronic bombardment of
photons. I accidentally skipped it.
Crazy. Why would we have something military? It's not. That's not military at all. It's Canadian.
For some time, they both were silent.
Zhenya. What? Let's go down to the river tonight. What for? Well, you see, there is a migration of Canadian salmon that will be going up the river at dawn, and I would like for you to see the beauty of nature. I have a lot of things to do. Come on, get moving. Your robot is waiting for you. Okay, there.
The door slamming was like an epitaph for electronics' love struggles. Seems like he is not a cold-blooded robot after all. I chuckled. Anyway, laughter seems a bit inappropriate. We have to escape the library somehow. Waiting until Zhenya goes for breakfast seemed to be the easiest solution at the moment. She's a communist labor worker after all, not one of electronics' mythical robots. She has to at least eat sometime. Meanwhile, Ulyana wasn't going to wake up. At least she's not snoring anymore. The library was silent. I didn't see Zhenya, but was more or less satisfied with the situation. Oh, what the hell was that? All of a sudden, incoming noise came the business clicks, records, and music started. The Soviet anthem? Just great. It would have been all right if not for Zhenya, who started to sing along.
United forever in friendship and labor.
I could only envy her patriotic feelings. Unfortunately, she had some vocal issues. The Soviet pop scene definitely didn't miss out on a star like Zhenya. The anthem ended and an unfamiliar voice started to talk about the overachievements of a 5-year plan of crop harvesting. It was radio, obviously. I started listening attentively. Maybe they would say something interesting, but after the list of agricultural achievements, the voice started to disappear and was gone in a few minutes. Signal disturbance, probably. Zhenya stood up and headed toward us. The situation's hitting rock bottom. I managed to unclench Ulyana's grip with a titanic struggle. I was free to go, but was so cramped from all this crouching that I didn't have the strength to get up. It's time to prepare for the worst and start thinking of excuses. Suddenly, the steps stopped. Seems like Zhenya was standing on the other side of the bookshelf. I heard the sound of books rustling. Probably she's looking for something. She took a book and returned to her desk. The door slammed open.
Semyon.
Uh-oh.
Have you seen him?
Olga Dmitrievna was definitely out of breath.
Ulyana? No.
Virginia answered with surprise. The door slammed as loudly as the previous time. That's it? Huh. Seems like everyone is looking for us, and Zhenya will start to look around the library. But fortunately, that very moment, the bell sounded in the distance, calling pioneers for breakfast. Zhenya, being a punctual person, decided not to linger and left the library in a few minutes. There was only me and Ulyana in the library. Then it was time to decide what to do with her. No longer afraid of being caught, I bent down and shouted in her ear, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon."
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
What?
That's the things people say.
I didn't know that. She instantly jumped and started to look around the room. Noticing me, Ulyana's eyes widened.
What are you doing here?
Playing at spies. Never mind. Did you sleep well?
Yes.
Seems she's not completely conscious. Breakfast?
Yes.
We left the library. At last, now it was certain that I won't have to explain anyone the what, how, and why of Ulyana and myself being there. Okay, makes sense.
Sleep like that.
It's all right. I guess my words sounded too insincere because she looked at me with disbelief.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here all this time?
You wouldn't believe me.
Wait a moment. That means...
Ulyana gazed at me and shouted loudly, "Semyon's a rapist!" What do you think she's going to say? You like me before I would have.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm the first for breakfast.
All right, that's the petty crap I was looking for. Not a big surprise after such a deep sleep, I said, but Ulyana already couldn't hear me, being far ahead. It was unusually crowded near the canteen, as it always is. Let's see if I can skip this. Nope. I came closer and tried to find out what's happening. It sounds familiar, though. Yeah, this is familiar, but I can't skip it. Oh.
Good. Where have you on earth have you been? I waited for you all night long, and I have been searching since early morning. Ulyana told me that you left the library together yesterday.
Oh, I looked at Ulyana. She was grinning acrimoniously.
Well, we'll deal with this later. Have you seen? This is going to be old stuff.
All right,
yeah.
now we go. All right. Oh, but I was stopped by Olga Dmitrievna. Okay. I know where you were. You were inside Ulyana last night, weren't you? Why can't I save it?
That'd be kind of gross.
It would, and not a character, which is the most important thing. There we go. Okay. Boom.
And you, Semyon, please stay here.
It's bullshit.
Would you care to explain where you've been all night?
Well, this is the last thing I had thought about. True, this couldn't have gone by unnoticed. I could have thought of some clear explanation at least, but I had. Well, me and Ulyana were placing the books in the shelves, but then she locked me in there and ran away. I was stuck there until the morning.
I was at the library today, and I didn't see you there.
I'm kind of aware of that. Well, I left quietly.
And why is Ulyana telling me something completely different?
What might that be? You know what her stories are like.
Yes, you might be right.
The camp leader paused for a moment.
Just don't think this means I believe you.
I didn't think that.
Okay, we'll deal with it later. I won't forget. It's more important to find Shurik now.
Yeah, I'm trying to skip, so don't worry.
Missed.
Alrighty then. There we go. Boom. All right, I'm not going to click these. Got to make sure.
Oh yeah, I have to
Make sure
look
this is important.
at the day.
I'm guessing
I think
it's
that
not.
there's nothing.
Yeah, but we'll make
But
sure
let me
for all
check.
time.
We're day 4 now.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the next thing is got food poisoning from the canteen. This
Okay.
is you just checking around.
Click this crap. What the? Oh yeah, that's weird how that played out. All right. Sorry, busy with someone else. Slam the door in her face. All right, here comes the
here we
food
go.
poisoning.
Just asking.
I don't care.
That what you say is
food poisoning.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I know. So now you're gonna get to go to camp with Ulyana. Just skipping through. I think we did this to the camp with Ulyana, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't matter.
She wishes. Do not. The rock music coming in and out. All right, what's the last one? Go with Ulyana?
Yes. Go with
Oh
Ulyana.
boy!
Oh my god!
This is.
Help me!
Here we go. I looked at Ulyana, astonished.
Oh, is this not skippable?
Nope, it's new. Her
Oh
thirst
my
for
God.
adventure seems to have no limits.
Look, Night goes in old camp. It's great.
On the one hand, such company always promises trouble, but on the other hand, it feels safer going together.
Perfect.
Having said our goodbyes to the other girls that look to each other, we are left alone. Nice. Do you consider this just an entertaining walk?
Well, yes. What's the matter?
Ulyana giggled. Never mind, really, I sighed.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna fetch a flashlight.
Okay. I was just about to suggest that to myself. It seemed I would not only have to visit an abandoned camp, but also look for a very fidgety child. Well, since it was Ulyana, I should be twice as cautious. Electronic had told us the old building was built right after the war. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Look at kindergarten. Can't skip that. It was been for 20 years. But we're going to start skipping that dialogue because you've read it several times. The Halo music. We're going to skip forward. If it just came to her, I was ill at ease. Actually, that was normal. Not that Halo music. It just sounds like atmospheric level of music from like the 8th mission or something. But it sounds like it belongs in Halo 1 in the background. Yeah, something like kind of like that. Actually, that was normal for a person in my situation. In the night forest with the scary animals and birds, you could just swoop down on you. The full moon and the whole other world that had come into not so long ago. I might be better off alone without needing to look after what's running in front of me. How wasn't she tripped over something yet? Listen, be careful.
Oh, what?
That's new, I think. She turned around quickly that I shivered. Not that you may hurt yourself.
Are you worried about me?
Of course I am. I mean, that's normal in such a situation. Listen. I farted. I decided to continue our conversation. It's more relaxing and less scary this way. But what is it about that old camp? You were saying back there at the square.
Yeah, it's a really scary place. The pioneers died. They can get ghosts guard away to an earthly refuge.
What did they die from? It was kind of hard to believe her scary tales.
How should I know? I wasn't even born back then.
You were barely born yesterday. Well, but you say it so confidently.
I got information from a reliable source.
And where would that be from? From Melissa?
I can't tell you.
So what happened next? They died and became ghosts?
That's all.
What do you mean that's all?
Another souls of dead pioneers from my cake. I'll take a dance into water dead.
Okay. Time passed. We went deeper into the depths of the woods with the trees and closed everything. Suddenly I felt the forest had gone completely silent, as if the night birds had hidden away from something on the distance would have gone into the other way. Imagine that streams of foliage with plug like strings. At least it just in the middle of the night, there was an old building rustling the company guard. It was shoveled and put the dog. The building was equipped. According to the other pioneers, were souls roaming here. Truly, it was like a mass grave. I shivered and clenched his flashlight tighter. A dreadful place. He yelled the truth. Really funny if they drew that picture of the girl holding on your arm, but it's reversed. You're holding onto the girl's arm.
Oh, come on.
She patted me on the back cheerfully, which only made me more scared. But then they don't adjust. They don't account for the size difference, so you look like small. And Ulyana's like huge.
Yeah,
it's just the laziest drawing possible.
Literally just copy the assets.
Yeah,
and
just draw over the original.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That'd be great.
I was about to move forward in the noon. I showed the clouds, glade, the camp above us under that light. Seen the old crumbling brickwork, mag around a few paths. You just see this before. Started imagining the forest, the moon, holding the fear of light, vampires, and glass wolves and wolves.
Blah, blah, blah.
Why have you stopped?
I'm thinking.
About what?
Why would Shirk?
Would
Shirk want me to? It's just still why. Why we should Shirk want to come to such a place?
How should I know? What else can we find him?
Yes, obviously.
We would sure do this. We need.
Natural someplace grass and chest, height and scrap metal, shattered glass. We finally reached the door. Stopped and said,
Well, yeah.
as if we'd won the race. This isn't the game.
Yeah, you're hot.
What?
Yeah.
Someone just please face the ship coming through the darkness. First, dangerous.
Yeah.
You said they'll keep with the press.
I'm just doing link sounds now.
Yeah. Sad for a moment. They're probably the people back then. It's truly a mid full of joy. Children, pioneers, no players. Forgot to like all get the materials from the ordinance. Started. I imagine she's randomly breaking objects, looking for rubies in the place while I'm soliloquizing out loud.
Yeah.
And now it's just standing there, crumbling, rotting, and forgotten. Yeah.
Hi. Look.
Little ruined doll. Oh, it's the doll that Slava gave us. So what?
Nothing.
She moved out of the light, but noticed I sorrow on her face.
Yeah.
As sad as a cemetery.
Scary.
I haven't seen anything scary.
Yeah.
It was the more relaxing here than outside. It really was like a chemistry. Soul claims, and you lie next to it. Shutter. Next flashlight play around the room. Society shooting after the find here his corpse. Looks like he isn't here.
What about the second floor?
Shurik. I called Lenny with me. Oh, like I said.
Sure, come out here. I know.
See?
I heard you respond to us. We should check anyway.
Okay.
We did check.
There were no signs of life on the second floor either. I sat on the stairs and home my feeling doomed. Where to next? We can't walk around the whole forest, and I'm already sleepy.
Why do you want so much?
Ulyana was irritated.
Why didn't Brian just like a kid?
Oh, am I wrong?
Right around Detective Jefferson Short, find him.
Okay, I begged.
I don't know, summer.
Ulyana looked at the student teacher, Slayer Slava, schoolboy. Should be the way around. Turned the light to the direction she pointed. There's a trap door in the corner. This is the trap door thing shown by garbage and then I not so long ago.
You must have done it for sure.
I've decided I'm going to cut off the last half of the last word she says.
Do whatever you want. Yeah. This is kind of slow.
Yeah.
You rush to the hatch and made a great effort to open it. Why would you go down there? It was probably, I don't know, some villagers or some village nearby. Ulyana replied, breathing heavily. She had managed to open the door. I started thinking there's surely a possibility a trick might be there. I didn't know how much this world after all. I know nothing of the local residents according to logic. Escape wolves. Are there any wolves though? Maybe owls? Okay, let's check it out. I strained my muscles and managed to open the trap door. You were crashed loudly, cracked on the floor, and sent me in the basin with a flashlight.
Is this a tunnel?
A tunnel. I pulled her back by the scruff. I pulled her back with the scruff of her neck and looked into myself. Curiosity killed the cat. There is indeed a long tunnel into the darkness looking at the dungeon computer game. There's indeed a little dangerous stuff for us. I don't know zombies. Okay, let's climb down there and look. Just be careful. Oh yeah, being. Here we go. We're not even barely down here yet. Flashlight. It's creepy.
It is.
It's just this picture I can never tell.
I don't got any teeth. I lost my teeth when I was.
No, she has her upper teeth and
No.
lower teeth.
It looks like just gums to me.
It's just lit
I'm
wall.
gonna talk like this from now on. Sonny, we're gonna find
I'm the oldest 13-year-old you've ever seen.
And I'm 17. Look at my breasts.
They keep saying 17, but it's 17.
I'm 18.
Thick. The darkness was
Legally,
thick.
I'm 18, but canonically, I'm 17.
Maybe we should go back. Sure, it couldn't have gone far.
What if he had a flashlight?
Well, even the flashlight, what would he be doing here?
I don't know. Are you interested in what lies ahead?
Not a bit. I'm more interested in this. Just a mess the door behind us, a thin air instant. This Basil Hazard's son. A bomb shelter, I realized.
Probably.
Have you heard anything about it?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Does it? What if it radiate?
What they just refer.
You're. Okay, let's get back to a little bit here.
I'm having fun. I
you
like
li-
doing the old lady voice for Ulyana.
You can do it for a while. I don't care.
Yeah.
Dying dinosaur. The door opened at last, and the other residents assumed it did. Hey! Behind the door is probably the main shelter room. Do you think you're gonna be able to break the door open this time? I think so. With the crowbar, I
He
think.
always has.
No, one time he didn't. You went in a completely opposite direction with Lena.
No,
With Lena, you went the wrong way.
with
Yeah.
with Alyssa, we fell through the ground.
Yeah,
And
well,
so we had to go a
we
different
went
way.
through the wrong way with Lena, or it doesn't matter. The point is, one time we didn't break it down with a crowbar. We couldn't open it
I
from
don't
that
think
side, and Lena calmed him down.
I remember last time you said that. I remember
sorry,
thinking, I don't
Slavia.
remember that.
Slavia,
I
whatever.
don't think that happened. But
Doesn't matter. I'm sucking.
it doesn't matter. It's the ultimate point. So
Nothing matters in life. He's describing the room. Where does the electricity come from? Are the back generators that? It made the flashlight say better. You only started to imagine the echoes. The room. Don't you have anything better to do?
No.
She looked at me with this pleasure. I sat on the neatly made bed, looked around one more time. Right across the room from me was the door, the same one we entered. Could sure have gone through there if he was here at all, and why?
Why the long fade?
Just tired. I
The
honestly
rest for
confess.
what?
Ulyana jumped and pushed me in the chest. I reeled back in surprise and hit my head against the wall.
I died.
What are you doing? I grabbed her arms and pulled her toward me. Why? Why did she lost her balance and fell next to me.
Ouch!
You started this. Ulyana stuck out her tongue and sat down. Well, what's next?
Daddy had a dog.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Sure. Predicted a nuclear war, decided to hide beforehand, did he?
Maybe did.
Maybe this shelter's too close to the surface. It could protect against radiation, but if the bombs fell close enough...
He's so serious how he's mad.
She smirked. I really didn't know when to be serious with her or when to joke. It seemed like the age difference between us really matters here. How big is it? 10 years or more? I sighed and stood from the bed. Okay, let's try. But the door was less complicated than the first one. The bolts creaked, but the wheel did not budge in. What did that say?
But it didn't budge a centimeter.
Oh, it's just centimeter spelled that way. And I didn't realize. So seems jail.
Let me.
Ulyana rushed at the door with a crowbar she got who knows where and applied herself with all her unimpressive weight. And that just proves the fact that I strained over it and all the other playthroughs was stupid because a little girl did it with no problem. That gave us a chance. I helped her, and soon the door fell to the floor with a bang. The hinges turned out to be completely rusted. Seems that not everyone's meant to this back then. Behind the door, there's a tunnel most of us would come through. Don't do anything stupid! I took Ulyana by the hand, stepped out of the room. It was another endless tunnel. The ceiling seemed to become lower.
They came to an end at about...
Looks like you're having fun.
Of course I'm out.
No, I don't see what reason to have fun. We should try to find Shirk quickly and get out of here.
He may not be here now.
Then why the hell?
Look.
We're gonna stitch the flashlight from my hand. All right, there's a huge hole in the ground.
Gosh, more than...
He may be down here.
Calm down. You're
Somewhere.
having too much fun. You gotta take some of it back.
Oh my God.
There was a mind. You need to really. You can go more. You can be like, oh God. The depth of the hole is low enough for climb out to do the next.
Come on.
I went to the object, but she had jumped out, leaving me in complete darkness. Hey, I had to follow her. I'm just jogging.
It'd be great if there was like a completely different place that Shirk was in every playthrough, but
Yeah. This is the most boring, non-changing part. It changed.
Let's just get to the Shirk part because it'll be...
I'm trying.
on.
I'm trying. You just pulled me in my arm. Where to? Why? What's Shirk doing down here?
What it?
She made me serious
What if you
face.
sit here somewhere and you wait for him, but you're not gonna let him down?
I just made the high ceiling this slow. All right, here we go.
Right, left, right.
Yes. Wait. I grabbed her arm. What if it's a dead end or worse? What if you're dead? What she thought. No, when you mark the thing, didn't matter.
I will.
Probably this little girl. All right, here we go.
Right.
That's Cusco.
Left.
Right.
Right.
What? Genius.
Okay.
Working on it. Okay. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Endure darkness.
Here we are.
Where?
Somewhere.
But she was right about something. She got into the labyrinth. This is a tunnel for tunnel.
Open the door.
Trying, bro. Oh, I thought Shirk was open. We're like, ooh, this is different, but no. So you want to go first as usual?
Well.
Okay. Stepped over the threshold. Small room was behind the door, made a bomb shelter. There's a bottle of cigar. You know how this looks like, right? Because you see it 50 times. So there is a light room area. You got that. Sure, hiding the walls. Hey, there you are, bitch. Who seemed like he had noticed the city mumbling something. Shurik! Who? What's that? What do you mean who? Rescue team, let's go. I won't go anywhere with you. He mumbled. You'll leave me around those tunnels again. I know you. Yeah. This is the same. Stop with your nonsense. It looks like he's gone insane. No, you'll trick me this time. Stop it already. Ugh. Shurik with a metal rod. Don't come. Oh,
Hey, the drawing of him there, it looks like I have had the worst day.
I am just,
yes.
Yeah.
I have a headache. I'm too tired to deal with this. It's like a mom who...
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say they gave me one shot in my triple mocha decaf, and I just don't have the energy. Don't come close to me. Leave me alone. Calm down. Samuel recognize me. Samuel, no, you're not Samuel. I know who's standing next to me had disappeared somewhere. Is she gonna like jump down and hit him over the head with that wrench? Should be funny. You're not Samuel, and I'm going to. Physically, nothing. When I put my ass, he'd already disappeared. Only a stick giggle on the metal rod.
Just like a scout.
Yeah, a scout from somewhere the devil's citrus was heard. He ran away.
He ran away.
Sorry. It's screw him. I don't care if he dies here. I spit on the floor and leaned against the wall. If I hadn't been Ulyana. He wasn't prepared for that. Sure, might have killed me, but he could have seriously injured me. That's dying here. It's gonna lie. Nobody cares. What the hell did come here? And it's just a little girl.
You look like you're gonna kill somebody.
If a good candidate presents itself, no, not you. It might be nice to spank you, but there's no reason to kill you. She smirked. Yet.
Oh, you.
Okay, it's definitely time to get out of here. They can send their special forces and the bullshit.
Will we go back?
Once again, the left. Wow. The doors, the bump showed massive metal and pull the wheel a couple times. Quick, deeply in the crowbar.
That's whack.
Yeah, shit. No. Actually, I didn't lose strength left. Another situation, I stripped myself. I was to spare the path for us to take. Man, with the labyrinth. Let's go back.
Okay.
He smiled and took my hand. I walked back the way through the labyrinth, and everything was fine. Everything was absolutely fine. Did something happen?
What do you mean?
It's strange to be quiet for more than a minute.
Everything all right.
Something was wrong for sure. Before it was wrong, for my faith ability guys to say, well, whatever. Decided to jump into a conversation.
It's all right. It's just
What?
that we know what's wrong with Shirk, and I was stuck here.
You saved my life. You should be proud of yourself. I tried to conjure you this again.
But if I hadn't taken this metal right away, he might have stayed.
Whether he stayed or not, it's a difference now. He got from me. We wouldn't we?
Yes, but
Everything's all right. The cycle. We'll find a way out of here. So we're gonna meet him at the square, right?
I think that's the most annoying part about this whole section is because he always ends up getting himself out.
No, one time I think it was Slavia. Whatever. We walked him out. One time was different so far. Just one though.
Yes, the Slavia one was because she's the goodest.
Right. Yeah. You see, the full assassin of comparison, Bob showed the catacombs.
that was cool, wasn't it?
It looks like Ulyana got her usual cheerfulness back. Yeah, I'm not too sure about cool. I'm glad we got out.
So shall we go look for Shirk?
What? I was speechless for a moment to finish the sentence. Are you crazy? We already found him. Tomorrow I'll go to the police. We'll go down there and catch McCabe, run tests on him.
Well,
No wells. Back to camp to sleep. I walked back to the pace to Ulyana. That was spelled Ulyana wrong. It was spelled without
Ulyana?
a Y. Ulyana.
Ulyana.
Is that just a nickname?
Ulyana.
Within 10 minutes, we're back to the square. He's going to be here, right? Okay, it's over today. Dismissed, soldier. Only a squatted. It was about to. She just like just a squat. Oh, so I saw it says it all.
All right.
look, yeah.
That's bet you saw Shirk lying on one of them. Oh my. Caravan. What? Where am I?
This is gonna be the same.
Yeah. Explain yourself now. Explain what?
We look for your not just in right away.
Then he jumped up and then it would explode. What happened? Where am I here? Cindy covered his hands. Okay, but this is don't explain that. Get out of my first place. Everything step by step. What am I? There was no such. This is. I think this is the mumbliest episode so far. Where have you been for the last 12 hours? I don't know. Sure, face thinking. I went to old camp in the morning. People say, "Oh, coming there for a bus."
We have seen this before. We don't have to read this.
Okay, all right. Your patience has.
If we see some other like stuff,
tit take or something, such symptoms. Yeah, this is so damn familiar. This is the one thing we've seen the most. Speak tomorrow. No, we will not.
So what is it with
Probably
him?
forgot everything that happened in the mine.
He's lying.
Look, what do you did to lie?
When that dance phone tried to attack you with a metal rod.
She said uncertainly. Doesn't it look like it doesn't matter now?
Does we have to find out a criminal must be punished?
If rules to apply to you have been placed on a house arrest a long time ago or worse.
What does that have to do with this? At least leave people with rods.
It wasn't intentional.
He's lying.
He may be lying. It really looks like he doesn't remember anything. I'm going to sleep.
Then,
We gotta jump to school and tiptoes.
good night.
You too. I don't know. See, there's nothing special about her. I don't like her. Whoa. Just jumped to another person in place. That's never happened before. I can't believe leave me at home.
I thought you wouldn't come back
I wouldn't have expected to make sure to go.
since you went with Ulyana.
Aren't you supposed to worry about us?
Why should I? You're okay.
Okay, then. Good talk. I didn't understand the wheel to argue. We're going to fall asleep. It's going to fall. So I took my clothes off, caught under the blanket. It's too much to a single person. Looked for Shirk. Then just professionals. Certified drama. It was really fun. Fell asleep with a smile on my face. And now, nothing. But next time it's going to be all the new stuff. Right?
Are we done?
Oh, we're done.
Good episodes.
So hard. Yeah, I know. We're just
Good
bitching the whole
episode.
time. We ran. Oh, this is the same dream, but we'll just save that for the fast forward next time. All right. Thanks for trudging with us. For those of you who are trudging, appreciate you.
Why do we have to be such perfectionists, OCD completionists with this game of all
I
games?
was going to say there are better games to 100%.